There's an old country song called "I've Been Everywhere."
Johnny Cash. Has that started?
Yep, got the
There's also
notification.
there's also a lady that sings it.
Okay, Jose, can you drown out or put a filter on the background noise? Is that possible? I know you're the tech guy. All right, so here we go. I'm going to push the wrong button, I'm sure. I fully expect that to happen. Live from the Tony Wallow Studios, it's the Ken Stout Live Show, featuring the Zoom homies, produced by LK Productions. All right, we are live. Only 3 minutes late. It looks like 9:48. Chris Garrett's with us. Jose Photo Mix Media is with us. Greg Guy is third again. He's got a 3 thing going on tonight. Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
Just getting started. Had a technical issue with Zoom of all things. Couldn't believe it. So I'm so used to looking here. I moved my camera there thinking it'd be better. I'm not going to like it. So hang on. I'll put it back there. Oh, yeah, much better. So good evening to everybody. How was your Friday? John Aloy Sr. says, Happy New Year's, everybody. Who was that, Chris?
Me. That's how it was.
You were so frustrated you just started drinking, huh? Oh, so it's the Chris Garrett night tonight. Okay.
Yeah,
oh,
wait until it's my time.
We'll every other day we'll kind of rotate it.
And at that pharmacy, people think they can park right there at the door, and I get that they can't walk, but you can't block the door.
Yeah,
in a small parking lot. I mean,
I went to Kroger. Oh, by the way, Chris, Kroger's hiring. If you're interested in going back to work, I went to Kroger, one Walmart, another Walmart, and just for grin, I went to another Walmart, and all 3 Walmarts did not have the product I was looking for, even though at the first Walmart, the guy got his little gizmo out and he goes, oh, yeah, they've got 29 at that one and 4 at the other. None. Absolutely none. So tomorrow, I'm going to run to an Asian store and hopefully they'll have what she's looking for. I mean, she's okay. I sent her a picture of the one I found. She said that'll work. It's not the exact, thing she wanted. Oh, my hand's out. Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry about that. Tony Wallow joins us in chat. I saw Bobby Warren was talking to him later. He's going to get a pretty good refund back from his cable company due to loss of the internet, which is good. Congratulate him on that. Let's see if I've missed anybody. It looks like I have not. I was on the phone with Sean, as Chris and Jose know, and he's okay. We'll talk about that more after the stream ends. Jeff Ryman says he'll be here in a little bit. So if we time this just right, about the time Jeff joins us, we'll be ending the live stream. I shot Mimi an email since I've not heard from her in like 3 days now. I just wanted to make sure that she and Mike are all right. I have not heard anything back from her. The last email I got from her, even translated, was interesting. Nothing alarming, bad, or shocking, or it was just interesting. So I'm hoping to hear back from her today. I told Sean I was trying to figure out a way that we on Zoom could all talk to him. And for the life of me, I cannot figure that out.
He cannot have his computer right now.
Oh gosh, no. He's in a facility. The only thing he gets is he gets to have phone calls, and luckily enough, somehow I got put on his approved call list, and I have no idea how that happened. StreamYard. Tony says StreamYard. Tony, thank you. Saying that jogged my memory. You guys got to remember that I'm getting old and slower, and I hate to see what it's going to be like next year when I'm 62. Tony Wallow, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your wonderful contribution this morning to the channel. I so appreciate it. I might use it for StreamYard, but we can talk about StreamYard one of these days. There's good with StreamYard I like, but there's so much more with Zoom that you get. The one plan with StreamYard I would buy. Hell, we'll just talk about it now. The one plan with StreamYard that I would buy, I would be limited to 10 people up on what everybody calls the panel. Right now, Jose, Greg, and a blacked out Chris is on the panel. I get about, on average, 12 people on panel. So that means 2 people are going to be backstage. So I'm going to constantly have to be rotating people in and out. So I'm thinking it over. I really am. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I will put it towards the channel somehow. I don't know how yet. Oh, look, Jose left. There were 2 Jose's in here a while ago, by the way. I was awaiting the third. And he goes away.
Hey, Ken, there's a 4 of us here. It's enough for the StreamYard.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
I'm happy with the 4 of us here.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, if you think about it, Jeff, Alex, Gary, Wintermute, Stealth Mode, and Rick. I know I'm going to leave somebody out. It would just not be fair, but I will logistically see if it can work out and go from there. I don't know if I would spring for the big plan, because the big plan I don't think was that much more, if I remember right. Of course, I looked this up when I was about half asleep, so hard to say what it is. I did talk to Doug this afternoon because it was really bothering me. Tony, it was really bothering me about Josh's audio, and Doug said, in order for fellow StreamYard people to hear it on their StreamYard, that's where the problem is. OBS works fine, YouTube works fine, but for some reason Fortnite to Fortnite was not working properly. And then I said, "Oh, so you're gonna make me download Fortnite one way or the other?" And he just laughed. So, and Chris, you said something about you're thinking about.
I don't know. I might. I don't know. Just to see if I can play it.
So the professional StreamYard, you can have 12 backstage participants. I don't know if that means they can participate at the same time as your other ones can or not. So the free plan, you get 6 on-screen participants. The basic plan, you get 10 on-screen participants. And the professional plan doesn't say how many on StreamYard on air, 250 viewers. Well, I don't know I need 250 viewers. It doesn't say anything about participants. So I'm gonna have to ask some of my StreamYard friends if any of them have the professional. If they do, what do they get for it? So, yeah, I'll look into it. Uh-oh. There we go. It's complicated. Oh, yeah. Well, I'd like to welcome everybody into the new Ken Stout Live. This is going to be ran a lot like Doug Betts, and I'm going to have my spreadsheet. And if you joined us yesterday, you go to the top of the list. And if you joined us the day before, well, then you'll be down at the bottom of the list. I don't know how that thing works for him. If you guys watch Fortnite, you'll know at the beginning of the show, he brings up a spreadsheet, and he goes through people that are asking for names. He goes, "Oh yeah, this guy he's in." And since they only play with 4 people, 2 of which are Doug and Dennis, your odds of getting in aren't real good. So I teased him a while back, and I asked him, does he let rookies play? Because if I get it, I'm truly going to be a rook. I'll be worse than Josh. I will admit that.
Do they play with controllers?
I don't know, Chris. I don't know.
Yes, yes. As far as I know, okay. A disclaimer here. I'm not a Fortnite player, gamer, but what I've seen and everything, what I've known is that you can hook up a Bluetooth uh, controller to your PC, like a Xbox controller to your PC.
Mm-hmm.
And talking about Xbox, Fortnite is a cross platform. So and the profiles and the avatars of the characters on Fortnite, you can see if it's if a player is on a PC, on an Xbox, and so on. But that's all I know about controls and everything.
So Tony put in the chat keyboard. So I asked him and mouse, so I'm gonna guess it's keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, you can. I know you probably could use a mouse and keyboard.
Oh, I know you could. When I was connected to Josh yesterday and today, I was moving the guy around with my arrows, but since I don't understand the game and I don't know his hotkeys, that's about all I could do. Now, last night, when I got OBS running for him and I got StreamYard running for him and I got a live thing going for him, you literally would have thought he was a kid in a candy shop. He was so happy to see that StreamYard going out over YouTube. So, not knowing that StreamYard's got a setting for the end game, Chris, are you being abducted by aliens? Yes, Chris's mom, we hear you. Can you hear us? Oh, well, doggone it. Let me work on that. I'll be right back.
I'm on Zoom.
So I got the house to myself for the next 8 hours. I got to pick her up at 6 in the morning. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I took a really good long nap this afternoon. Didn't intend to, but that's how it turned out. Hey, Jose's cousin, nephew. Hi. Jose instantly. Okay, cool. Tony says yes, and mouse. Good deal.
For some reason, I could not mute the computer. I'm sorry.
You're
I don't
fine.
know what's going on.
You, Chris, if you go down to the main Zoom box, there's a
yeah,
mute
it
button.
wouldn't mute. I know it wouldn't mute. It was like the mouse wasn't doing.
Okay, so I'm muted. You
guys
see your mouse?
You guys can't hear me?
It's okay now, so I don't know what was going on.
Nobody can hear me?
Ken, no? You're muted.
Right, now I'm pushing the space bar. I am muted. I was checking my mute function out, so that does work. And now I'll let go of the space bar.
That's what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a space bar.
I know, I kind of hate to admit this, but I know in Fortnite you can set it up the same way, push to talk, and I know a lot of people do that. So I cannot say one way or the other yet. I'm still about 50-50 on Fortnite. I might do it just to give it a shot, just so I have a better understanding of it. But that would be it. You're not going to see Grandpa Ken joins Grandpa Doug and Dennis to play Fortnite. Not going to happen.
I found Max a squeaky bar today, and he's about to have a fit over it.
Oh, don't go away. Let me get this picture. Doggone it. Come on. No. Ah, damn it. I just got that message about... I just got the message about you. The last USB device plugged in is not recognized, and I couldn't get a picture of it. So that's 2 days in a row now. I'm trying to think of what the last thing I plugged in was. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna uncheck that, because if I keep that checked, I'll be yammering away and nobody will hear me because I forget to push the space bar. Tony says don't. Good idea, Tony. Good idea.
There's some funny things going on with his computer.
Do what? Hold on, Chris. Do what, Greg?
My space bar does not mute it.
Well, what should happen is when you mute it, you press the space bar to talk and then release it, and you'll be back to mute. So I'm going to release it. And I'm muted. You guys cannot hear me because I'm muted. Now I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to press the space bar. And then when I press the space bar, then you guys can hear me. I let go. I press. I let go. I press. That's all I got to say about that. But because I'm such an observant person, I'm going to take it off of constant mute, because if I don't, I'm going to be talking away and going, damn it, they're not answering me because I'm muted.
So what I have to do is I have to click the mouse somewhere in an empty spot in Zoom. If I left click on the desktop,
Yes.
It won't, when I hold the space bar, it won't turn the mic on. I have to click in an empty spot on the Zoom.
Interesting.
Yeah, because that's your active window. When you click,
I'm just gonna keep it unmuted. Maybe I can mute if she calls again.
Well, I'm looking for something here on YouTube itself.
looking for that penny you lost.
No. Oh, here we go. Gosh, I need to write my thoughts down when I get them, because I forgot what it was I was going to ask. I had like 3 polls I wanted to conduct. Oh, I know what it was. All right, I just put a poll in.
I haven't seen it. There it is.
Pretty quick, actually. Tony Wallows retracting messages. Haven't seen Black Serendipity yet tonight. Haven't seen Long Dog tonight. Wintermute or Kenny Witten. Or Rick. I know Rick's okay. I know he had... I meant to tell you guys last night, Rick wasn't going to be with us last night. He had to get up at the crack of whatever, 5 o'clock in the morning. His mom was coming to get him, and they had things to do. So I knew he wouldn't be here last night. And I have been in contact with him. He's fine. He's okay. I've been in contact with Tim. He's fine. He's okay. Talked to Alex a bit ago.
At least 5 times today, right?
Probably. Probably.
Did you get Josh straightened out?
No, yes and no. I could hear him over everything I was doing, but when I called Doug because it was bugging me, and the way Doug explained it to me, there's a setting in Fortnite that you have to put on so that the other people playing Fortnite can hear you and you can hear them. When we looked at settings, I didn't see anything pertaining to that. Of course, now again, I'm not a Fortnite person. I have no idea. Could have been right there in front of me saying, click this to hear people on Fortnite. And I was overlooking it. I don't know.
Well, how did it get changed? There's no telling though.
There's telling. He tried to put Alexa on his computer. Now, as I stated in one of my conversations today, I don't know if that can be done or not. I'm not going to research it. I'm not going to try it. I have no idea. Okay. He also put the graphics program for AMD that I have on my computer on his computer. The AMD software Adrenaline Edition to run your graphics card. Now, his graphics card is in the processor. He doesn't have a standalone graphics card. It's not needed. Windows will run his graphics card. I deleted that. I deleted OBS. I reinstalled OBS, and it was working just fine. Now, I haven't heard from Josh since this afternoon when he had to leave and I had to leave. Doug told me he was going to be live streaming at about 3 o'clock his time, or 3 o'clock our time, but I I was still out running around. In fact, I was really shocked at how long I was out running around today, because I wanted to see it. I wanted to see how it went.
Maybe Josh's aunt should be the administrator, and Josh should be just a user.
Let me answer that question for you.
You're muted.
Not going to happen. No, that just can't happen.
Well, what are you saying?
I mean, it's a good idea, but it's just not going to happen. Do you guys agree with me on that point or not?
I didn't hear what you said.
I completely agree with you, Ken.
So, Greg and Jose heard me. Chris, what's up with you?
You muted yourself.
I most certainly did not.
No, subject,
He's
Ken.
muted.
To answer your question, you're right. They need to have a separate administrator. I don't know that Aunt Mary would be the answer, because Aunt Mary relies on Josh to do everything. And, unfortunately, when he tries to do something, things get a little messed up. So I don't know the answer to that.
System 32 gets deleted.
Yeah. I actually did have an idea, which I'll run by you guys after the stream. This hit me at the corner of Emerson and Stop 11 today. It's kind of sad when you can remember the exact location when something hits you. And it wasn't another car, by the way. It was a thought in my head. Tony agrees. Oh, yeah, YouTube can hear me. I forgot about that. I muted Zoom. So let's test this out. So, Tony, you should be able to hear what I'm saying right now. And Chris,
I'm going to have to watch the YouTube now.
I forgot about that. Interesting. Okay. Yep, Tony can hear me.
I'm going to make it echo.
So you guys, yeah, really. How bad is that echo, I wonder? Let's test that theory out. How bad is that echo, I wonder? Let's test that theory out.
That's why I said I was agreeing with you.
I've got the main YouTube running over here so I can monitor it. I got OBS running right here on my little screen. I got Zoom right here. I got the clocks over here. And the way that I'm positioned and sitting, I can see all four. I don't have to go there or there. I can see all four. It's so good. I think I have my Sanyo 32-inch monitors going out. I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to haul it in the other room, plug in directly from either the Fire Stick or the internet and see if it works. And if it does, then that means it's an issue with, I don't want to say this because Alex will give me grief over it, my computer. But it keeps blinking. Every now and then it's
Yeah, you do that live on YouTube. When you do that on YouTube when it's scheduled.
Yes. So I don't know what's causing that. I've checked the refresh rate. I've checked everything I can, and I'm at a loss as to where to go next.
Well, ask Alex what he thinks it is then. Well,
initially he thought it was the refresh rate, and then Alex's go-to answer with everything on my system, he can't. Ken, it's just your system. It's just you. You don't know what you're doing.
Does he not see it?
Sometimes he does. Sometimes he doesn't. I mean, it's just like, I think it was earlier today or yesterday. I don't remember when it was. That's horrible. All four of my monitors blacked out. Black screen, black screen, black screen, black screen. Except my main monitor right here in front of me, and it had the old school 1970s snow going across it. It was really cool looking. It really was. And then all of a sudden, they all pop back on.
That's an HDMI cable.
Oh, is it?
Or display cable problem.
For all four monitors at the same time, though, Chris?
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
So you have a graphics card?
I do have a graphics card. I got the, I don't know, AMD 6600 RX or something like that.
And they're plugged in. Are they all HDMI or some of them display?
They are. All of them are HDMIs. I had to convert two HDMI to display to run to the two little monitors.
Well, there's probably something wrong with the graphics card.
Well,
Sounds like.
that's not good news. That's not. No, we need to rethink that. That's not good news. I hope not. I hope not. BH Ringer just sent me an email from McDonald's prices from 70 years ago. A pure beef hamburger was 15 cents. A tempting cheeseburger was 19 cents. A triple thick shake was 20 cents. Golden French fries, a dime. Thirst quenching Coke, 10 cents. Delightful root beer, 10 cents. Steaming hot coffee, 10 cents. Full flavored orange drink, Tang, was 10 cents. And a refreshing cold milk was 12 cents.
Dang, yeah.
70 years ago. You know you're old when you can go 70 years ago.
Ken?
Yeah.
I remember those days.
Oh, hey, Jeff, you joined us just in time. Well, thanks, everybody, for being here on the stream and Zoom. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Not if I see you first.
True. You know what? Remind me of what Jeff just said after we end the stream. That made me think of a very good idea. Very good idea.
I got a question about Tang. I can't answer it. I can't ask it on the YouTube though.
Is that because you have concern that I'll catch a copyright strike or notification, or you're just worried that somebody will be upset?
Somebody be upset, or either probably both.
Okay. John Aloy Sr. says, hello, Jeff, in chat. So I have a dilemma again. I'm not sure what time to stream tomorrow night. I'm not going to compete against Kerry, who's streaming his New York thing, or his New Year's thing at 3 o'clock my time. Is it 3 o'clock my time or 3 o'clock his time? Let me go look at that real quick.
1 o'clock his time.
Is it 1 o'clock his time?
He's already said it. I think he already said it. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it set up, and I could, full disclosure, when I read it, I kind of chuckled to myself. Yeah. I guess the good news is he's not going to be reviewing a product. Let me see if I can find it here.
Mitch is going to be there.
Really?
Yeah. I
may tune in for that.
Too bad he can't maybe get Doug on something. I mean, maybe stream. What does he use? StreamYards?
Who? Kerry? I don't know. So I saw this today. I instantly got it, and I instantly had one person's name come to mind.
Joshy?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. I cannot say yes or no to that. I hate Facebook sometimes. I just saw this like 10 minutes ago, and now I can't find it. But anyway, I'm at a dilemma. I don't know if I want to stream early or stream right at midnight. And then you got the time zones. People on the West Coast are going to be going, it's not midnight yet. What is he talking about? If I stream on the East Coast, or if I stream at midnight on the West Coast, then people on the East Coast are going to go, he's crazy. It was New Year's Eve. Here we go, live. Oh, no, that was today's Synology thing.
He's got one scheduled for tomorrow under live.
Oh, I know. I know he does.
Do a poll, Ken.
Do what, Jose?
A poll, like the one you just see earlier today on YouTube, for when to start streaming tomorrow.
At 4 o'clock in the afternoon or morning? Uh-oh. Did I lose Mr. Holzman as a subscriber? Oh, there he is. I know Kerry's not subscribed to me. I know that.
What?
3 p. scheduled for 12/31/22 at 3 p.m. my time. So what will that be? Noon his time? No, 11 his time. Because he's in Mountain Standard Time, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, it'd be a 2-hour difference. So it'd be 1 o'clock my time. All right, that's an odd time to celebrate New Year's, but yeah.
So it's 1 o'clock our time, Eastern.
I believe so, if I'm doing the math in my head right. Even well, Chris, it says on the thing 3 o'clock, and usually when it says you the time, it's talking about your time zone. So
yeah, so
3 o'clock our time would be 1 o'clock his time, right?
Yeah, I think that's what I saw. Now that you think about it, I think I saw that.
12 p.m. Pacific time.
That would be 3 o'clock our time. Yeah, that's the best. Honestly, Jeff, that's the best way to do it because I go Eastern, Central, Pacific, Darren's time, Catherine's time, and BH Ringer's time. That Mountain time just messes me. In fact, you know what? Mountain time's coming off the clocks. Sorry, Tom. Sorry, Sean. No, I'll leave it in there. What do you guys think about the yellow as a background? Makes the name stand out, I think.
The black looks okay on the yellow.
Right.
Yeah, keep it. Keep the yellow on background.
Okay. I can
live in 16 hours, 3 o'clock p.m.
I don't know. I think maybe each clock ought to have its own background color.
Yeah. Jeff, can I ask us? Here we go. This will sound familiar. Jeff, can I ask a stupid question?
Are no stupid questions, or maybe stupid answers.
Have I ever jokingly or seriously put you in the waiting room?
Once, I think.
Really? You got a better memory. Yeah, John says, I like it the way it is now. Easy to read. Yeah, that's why I thought too. So what do you guys think about this small change coming up on YouTube in about 5 seconds? 3. Oh, that was instant on OBS. And
ooh.
Okay, ooh is not a good start.
It's okay, but I like the yellow better.
Yeah, I think the yellow actually accentuates the black lettering.
Ken, have you gone into color theory?
Gone into who? To what?
Have you read up on color theory?
I'm still not following you. Send me a text. I swear to God, my hearing is horrible. What about the pink? Yes, no? And I will tell you. Yeah, thank you.
Supposed to rain all day tomorrow here and storm.
Yeah, so you saying that about rain. We go to Kroger today and we do grocery shopping. I go to get gas. I get a 20% 20-cent discount. Get gas, and it said, would you like a car wash? Well, I've got 6 inches of snow and ice and sand and grit and grime on the car. So sure, you want to keep that stuff washed off your car. So I get a car wash.
So Kroger has a car wash?
No, they're in cahoots with the car wash across the street. So as we're going through the car wash, Mrs. K goes, you do know it's raining outside. I said, I know. She goes, why are we in the car wash? I said, because of the grit and the grime and the snow and the salt and everything else that's on the car. The rain won't wash it off. And she goes, oh, okay. I don't think she fully understood, but we'll see.
Was anybody else in the car wash?
Does it wash underneath at all?
I don't know, Jeff. Now that you asked that, I think you can get it.
It wasn't one you got out and used the wand, was it?
Oh, gosh, no. We sat there and, drove. They just pull you along on the conveyor belt.
Yeah, have a conveyor or something,
yeah. Yeah. Yesterday, Chris, because it was 60 degrees. It hit 60. The line was backed up on the street. Today, when it's raining, there was nobody. Now, makes sense. I wasn't going to go yesterday, and if it wasn't for it was suggestive selling at the pump. Would you like a car wash? Oh, look, I've got this much grime. Sure, I want a car wash. So we did that. Looks like the consensus is yellow on the background for the clocks. And Jeff, I am actually working on trying to change the backgrounds of the clocks themselves. I'm not too
I'm
successful.
not sure what you mean by that. You mean just right around the clock?
No, the faces themselves.
Oh, I don't know.
I've got 30 different choices to try to use, and so far I've not been successful. Hi, Jim.
Actually, I kind of like the way you have it. There's only 2 of them that look alike, BST and ADT.
I think because they are exactly the same clocks, I think. I think ADT is a little smaller than the other one. I'm not sure.
That's an illusion, I think, but hard to tell.
Thank you for my next trick. Watch this. Oh, Alex isn't here yet. Never mind.
Now for my next impression, Jesse Owens.
I like hot pink.
Unfortunately, you can't put in hot pink. It has to be a basic green, blue, brown, yellow. It's a boring color, what I call. Okay, I got a text from somebody. Look up. Oh, God, no. For the...
No, you know.
It's a good thing we have a contract, Jose. It's a good thing. So, however, I think what Jose is trying to tell me, if I look up color theory, I can apply that across the board with the clocks, DaVinci Resolve, OBS. Right, okay. It can be any color. It can use hex. Wintermute says it can be any color, can use the hex code. I actually tried hex code. It actually failed. I probably got to put a new command or something in there, but because my thinking, I'm like, I'll take out green and I'll put in the hex code. Well, I put the hex code in there and it turns everything white. So again, Wintermute and I think, which is really scary, we think a lot alike. I couldn't figure out how to do it. So there's your sign, Wintermute.
Here's your sign.
Here's your sign. You might be a redneck if.
No. That's Jeff Foxworthy. Here's your sign is Bill Engvall.
True. So somebody said no to not use Zoom for live streams. I have no idea who voted how. I've got 91% yes to use Zoom for live streams and 9% no to use Zoom. So now if I change that poll to should I use StreamYard, you would think it would be just the opposite, 9% yes.
I didn't know what Zune was.
Oh, good question. Good. Damn it, Jeff, you're going to end up in a waiting room before the end of the year.
Somebody was
Probably.
Carrie this afternoon again.
Do what, Chris?
Carrie had some trolls this afternoon.
Oh.
Somebody said get a blank and Mac.
So is Doug and I...
a troll from Georgia or something. I don't know.
I didn't say that.
I know. I'm just pulling your leg.
So as Doug and I were going through this a while back with the full disclosure humor, full disclosure, I actually put Carrie on the big 65-inch TV so I could have some background noise. And how many hours did he go today? 5?
No. He went around 3 something. Went around 3 something. If I may have a moment.
You may. Let's give everybody be quiet. Jim needs a moment.
Yeah, there you go. First thing is Tony Wallow still in the YouTube chat?
Tony, are you still in YouTube chat? I'm going to say he is.
I'm sure he probably is, but I want to make sure.
Understand. Kenny Witten.
Yes, he said yes. I see the thumbs up.
Yes,
Tony. I again thank you. I have no words for what I saw come in. I appreciate it.
And I second and have the same sentiment that you do. Thank you, Tony. I see Rick has joined us. It's almost as if Kenny Winton and Rick Lakes were conniving with one another because at the same time, Kenny says, "Where's Rick Lakes?" Bada bing, bada boom. Rick shows up. Good to see you, Rick. Good to see you survived your day.
Yeah, I did. It's a little rough around the edges, but I managed to walk out of it alive.
Winter gave you hot pink code.
Yeah, I'm trying to actually implement that right now. I'm having some difficulties. Imagine that. I think I just screwed this up. Can you Control Z this? You cannot. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm gonna get lucky. So I'm gonna do that. Here's if this is correct. Kenny says not guilty. So this is hot. This is hot pink. If I did this correctly. Oh.
I'm still waiting for it to show up.
Oh, it'll take a second. It's on OBS.
Oh, there we go. Got it.
What?
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Yeah, I still like the yellow better, but it's good to
Still
know.
yellow here. Let me see.
Oh, give it a second.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, now it looks good on the monitor. It looks good on OBS. It looks horrible over YouTube. It almost looks purple on YouTube.
It's a dark pink.
Yeah, no, that's not. Thank you.
Hot pink.
That is supposed to be hot pink.
Looks like it.
Keyword being supposed to be.
It looks predominantly pinkish to me.
There we go. I'll go back to that and quit messing with it. Gives me something to do in the wee hours when I'm waiting to go pick up Mrs. K. Yellow wins. John Alloy Sr. Yes, I think we have a winner in yellow. So, Rick, did you get everything taken care of? I didn't quite catch what you said a while ago.
Yeah, I did. I managed to walk everything out of everything alive.
Good. Well, that's good. Now, next week, don't you have something coming up that's
Yeah, Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah, I was mistaken on the date because I told my mom that's Monday. She said, "Oh no, it's not. It's Wednesday." Like, oh, okay. That's good. It gives me a few extra days.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I don't know where the professor's at tonight. They went to I don't know what it is, something at the gymnasium for his nephews. Remind me when we end the stream. I've got a cute little thing to say. I'll kick him out to say it.
Who'd you kick out?
I haven't yet.
Something changed.
Something changed? Oh, yeah, something did change. Because Rick was where Jose's at. Jose is where Rick was at. Jeff was where Jim's at. Jim was where, I don't know. Yeah, something changed. I don't get it. Nobody left, though. Nobody came in.
No.
So, Zoom roulette? I don't know.
Jim, I know you said you hadn't noticed Ken's screen flashing when it's scheduled, but Ken confirmed it does do that.
And
I
was
trying,
yes.
I was trying to figure out what it is. He was saying that it was doing it. It's doing it without without you being scheduled to. It just does it randomly.
Yeah.
I
actually have my tripod set up for the iPhone, and I'm going to figure out how to get it either above me and looking down on the screen so that when it blinks, I can catch it off the phone because I can't screen capture and get it. If I get it on there, then I can upload that, and it'll be fine. It's only this one monitor. Now, there is a little bit of a learning curve caveat, whatever you want to call it. For the most part, it works unless I go to YouTube. And if I go to YouTube and start another video, whatever I'm doing on this main monitor, that's when it starts blinking. And it's no other streaming platform that does it, only YouTube. So
he said it was snowy too one day.
Yeah, it was either, when was that? It was actually pretty cool. Black, 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 black. And then when this one came back, as the other ones were black, it was all snow. The old 70s snow, when you turn on a channel, nothing was there. I think we call it fast noise now. or I've heard that term.
Confetti.
Confetti, yeah, that's what it was. So I don't know. I hope it's not the graphics card. I hope maybe it's just a loose cable. I don't know.
Speaking of Alex,
I never seen one be a snowy screen. Not that much snow. I seen it be snow where you can still see the picture.
Nope,
It's a snowy picture, but it was all snow.
Nope, this was all snow, and it didn't last. It wasn't maybe a second, maybe two at the very most. So, and then it popped back on.
Yeah, I've got one monitor on the. I've got two monitors on the machine behind me. One of them, every once in a while, when most of the time the machine is sitting there, but the screens are obviously blanked because the screensaver or whatever kicks in. Every once in a while, the main one there is fine all the time, but the other one that's over on this side, every so often it comes up with a snow pattern. I have to actually turn the monitor off and then turn it back on, and then it's fine. It happens every once in a while. It's not the graphics card because this one particular monitor does it every once in a while, and I have no idea why.
Now, you know what? I've never had to turn it off to get it to come back. It always comes back on its own.
Well, you may have a different problem.
More than likely. I mean, it is me after all.
Well, yes.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Ken. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Jim.
You know, my name's not Alex anymore. I thought my name was Jim in Arkansas.
It says Alex Cheak on there. I mean, I just go by what the monitor says. I'm like Will Ferrell in Anchorman. I read what's on the screen.
I told you what to change his name to.
I should change it to damn it. Damn it, Jim!
Change it to Houdini because he's always disappearing.
yeah, we wonder why that happened, Jay.
Because if I don't turn off my camera, Rick will say something because I'll be looking at something and I'll get a little too close and I won't be noticing because it'll be.
No, I'm talking about you just suddenly leaving. I mean,
when you listen.
Darren was trying.
What are you saying? You'd play? Are you saying you'd pull a Joshy? What did you say? Wait, is that what you're saying? You know, I shouldn't do that. That's not actually.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't looking at the screen at that moment.
Oh, you can see my cataracts.
You're muted, Ken.
Yes, you are.
Maybe he's intentionally being muted.
Well, that's always a possibility.
No, I did not intentionally mute it. When I grabbed the camera, apparently it muted it. So let me try this again. That's cue the Twilight Zone music.
Muted again.
Again, it's
okay.
Ken.
So I'm unmuted. You guys can hear me. Yes.
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 Okay. So I'm going to grab the camera again. I'm going to bring it to me. I'm actually watching the thing down there now. Nope. I don't know what happened. Okay. Who's got control of my system? Come on. Tell me.
You didn't accidentally hit the keyboard with your gut, did you?
Actually, no, I didn't. Alex, why are you trying to log into my computer?
Because you just said that, and I thought I would mess with it. You just said who's got control of your computer.
Somebody start the countdown.
3, 2, 1.
So actually, Jim may be onto something here. Because if I press the space bar. Oh, really? Seriously? All right.
If you're muted and you hold down the space bar, it should temporarily unmute you.
Oh, I got news for you, Professor. You can press the space bar and turn the mute on without pressing the mouse. Watch. Mouse is in hand. See mouse? See mute? Look, I'm not hitting the button. Watch this. Mouse is in hand. I'm not going to hit the button. Fingers are off the mouse. I'm going to press the space bar. Oh, what a revelation. I just taught the professor something. Thank you very much. I'll send you a bill for $100 for that.
Someone got told.
So Jim might have actually hit the nail right on the head, because if the keyboard's out here and I reach up here, I don't think we can duplicate this. You guys, never mind. Somebody in chat will go, is Ken having an epileptic fit? No, I'm just trying to mute the mouse by hitting the spacebar with my stomach. But that's probably what happened, Jim. Seriously, good catch. Good catch. Now, I find it's interesting that you can actually press the spacebar.
No, there he goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I hit this. I'm actually pressing the button. So. I'm like a kid in a candy. Damn it! I'm like a kid in a candy store. Oh, look, that's cool. Oh, it works. That's cool.
Remind me of that Bugs Bunny cartoon with the little kid. I want to eat steak. I want to bake it. I want to bake it.
Oh, I have a question. I have a question for Jim while I'm thinking about it.
All right. All right. I'm gonna brace myself. Go ahead.
Have you been to Sullivan's Steakhouse? And if so, what do you think about it?
We do have one here. It's not very far from here. Actually, if I have been, it's probably been only once, and it was a very long time ago.
That's why I'm asking you, because I noticed y'all have one there. Because I'm thinking of that's where I'm thinking about going to eat for my birthday.
Wow. The only thing I will tell you is that it ain't cheap. Not the one here. It ain't cheap.
Yeah, the one in Arkansas is not exactly cheap either.
I think I was in it once. God, it probably was close to a decade ago.
I really enjoyed going to the Butcher Block. Alex picked that restaurant out when Robert and I went to visit.
Well,
that was great.
I asked my mom about it. She said, well, I asked her what she didn't like about it, and she said she didn't like it because she didn't like steak, and that's all they had, other than the pasta that she had. And she didn't like it because they didn't have broccoli.
Broccoli, right. She was really upset about the fact they didn't have broccoli.
Were they out of it, or they just didn't have it?
I think they were out of it that day. I think.
They don't have chicken or anything that she could.
I do think the guy jokingly said he would run to the store and get her some.
Well, we ended up getting her some when we went to Walmart after.
That's usually
We're not going to discuss that on YouTube, Alex. We will discuss it if you would like.
I've known owners of restaurants to go in Kroger and buy stuff sometimes.
Oh, sure. In an emergency situation, I can see that. I mean, yeah. Run out of onions or potatoes or
y'all gonna laugh
broccoli.
At this. You know what I done one time? Manager told me to go to another grocery store. I think we were out of something like flour or something. It was around Thanksgiving. He told me to go to another grocery store and buy everything on the shelf they had.
Okay, I'm gonna tax you guys' Android Alexa brains for a minute. I just got an email from Amazon.com. It says help make Alexa smarter. Hello, Ken. Looking for something in hot sauce? How the hell? I haven't done any researches of hot sauce in a while, but it wants me to go to my Alexa and make it look for hot. Whoa, I'm gonna break it, and then I'm gonna tell her I have no clue what happened. I don't know why it's in 1,000 pieces. No, the hammer did not hit it. I don't know what happened.
It misunderstood you when you were asking about hot stuff.
Yeah, probably, huh?
Yeah. He was looking up songs by Donna Summer.
Yes. I will try to find a video for those of you that are friends with me on Facebook. It's called Italian Grandmother Tries to Use Google.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. That video or something along the lines of that. Like little kid tries to use Google, 2 or 3-year-old tries and it misunderstands them.
Yeah, I laughed and laughed and laughed. It was fun. At one point in time, when the device answered her. She literally jumped back about 4 feet, and she was like, "Ah!" And of course, the entire family that knows how to use it, they were laughing.
Well, my great niece, when she was a little bit younger, she got a hold of my niece's cell phone and she dialed 911.
Well, that's
Somehow or another.
that can happen.
One of our former church members, we was at church several days. This happened over the course of several Wednesday nights at church. One of our former church members got a hold of my mom's phone, and of course, at that time, her phone didn't have a passcode on it, and so this person was able to log into my mom's Facebook and get her phone, which is automatically logged into her Facebook account at the time, and then post something as her.
Wintermute posted something for Sullivan's Steakhouse. Gonna guess it's a menu.
I don't
And
have
it
passcode on my phone. I don't never leave it nowhere. It's always with me.
Well, I have a passcode on my phone, but I'm the same way. My phone is always with me.
And I know I should still have one, but I don't.
But if I for whatever reason leave my phone somewhere, I've got my phone connected to it. So I got that like to find my device or whatever on it, that whatever the Android equivalent to find my iPhone is, so that I can ring it, have it show a message and all, have it show a message or remotely wipe it.
$95 for ribeye is not an ouch. That's an ouch. That is pricey.
Yes, it is. It's very pricey.
That's a get up and walk out price for me.
Yeah.
Why would it be that much? It shouldn't be that much.
Alex asked that same question earlier today of me, is why do some of these non-chain steakhouses have such high prices? And my answer was because exactly what you said, they're non-chain. You know,
well, guess what, Ken?
What? Let me guess. Don't tell me. No, don't tell me. Let me guess. I'm gonna guess. Can I get a hint? Okay, go ahead and tell me. I can't guess.
Well, technically, Sullivan's Steakhouse is a chain. It's a chain, but it's a small chain. You know. It's kind of like the Micro Center of steakhouses.
Did Fleetwood Mac sing their theme song?
Like 20 or 30 Micro Centers in the country. Well, there's only like 15 Sullivan's Steakhouses.
So only you could connect a restaurant to a computer store. You do know that, right? Only you could do that.
Well,
Have you checked the? Oh, you spoke of your friend from church. Do you know what their internet speed was?
Oh, for God's sake!
Thought I'd ask.
About 400 down and 324.
We said last night. That's it. Off subject.
Okay, I'll put myself in purgatory. Hold on.
Ken just couldn't resist it.
I know Ken's going to get me for this one, but last night he helped a certain someone with his OBS.
That was today, not last night.
Actually, it was last night too, and that everyone knows I've helped Josh out. That we can say briefly that I helped Josh out, and then we can also say after I had him working last night, something went wrong and it's still broken. There is new information on that, as I disclosed with you guys earlier, and I'm kind of waiting to hear back from Doug to see what it is, because I'm not a Fortnite person. Or is that Fortnite? I can't remember. One of the two.
Fortnite.
You got a kind heart, Ken.
No, that's one way of
Yeah, bless your heart for working with the impossible.
So that's not entirely true that chain restaurants or because this place definitely is not like Texas Roadhouse that has hundreds of places.
Right. Our resident researcher Wintermute says there are 15, and I'm going to go out on a limb here and say he's talking about Sullivan's. So hopefully he'll let me know how many Texas Roadhouses there are. Shall we place the bets now? And that's BETTS, by the way. Or shall we wait and see what he says?
I think there's probably hundreds.
Probably 200 or
At
300.
least a couple hundred.
Kenny Witten says, just do a Joshy and wipe and reload your operating system. No. Jose, I sent you a reply. I'll be glad to do whatever it is. No worries. Just let me know. I was looking at something. I do have my camera off. I'm still here, but somebody said something, so I put myself. Nobody can put me in the waiting room. So this is the best I can do.
627. There were 627 Texas Roadhouse locations.
Yeah,
Texas?
I was wrong.
In Texas?
No, there's 627 total. 49 of those are in the states. 29 of those are international locations in 10 countries.
There's got to be more than 49 in the States.
Yeah, I'm thinking if there's six. How many total are there? 600.
627.
Yeah, I would think the ratio would be a little bit more than 49 in the United States then, because 49 and 29 just round it up, say 50.
No. I said that wrong. They've got 627 locations in 49 U.S. states.
Oh, okay.
And in 29 international locations in 29 international locations in 10 countries.
How did you know they were in other countries?
So Jim's link, first thing it brings up is they want you to donate money for, I think it's St. Jude's, looks like.
Just click it, click the X. That's all.
I'm not laughing at what you just said. I'm laughing at the message I just got. Oh yeah, of course. But they gotta accept cookies. Hey Tim, are you with us tonight?
I'm here. I'm having technical difficulties.
Just a carryover from last night, or is this something from tonight?
I've got echo over here.
Really? Because I seriously don't have an echo. No one else has mentioned an echo.
It's not on your side. It's on my side. Give me a minute.
Okay, sure. Do you have a YouTube window running?
Yes. Hold on a minute. I will fix this problem.
Okay. Oh, there's one of the melting pot. There's a melting pot in Indianapolis. Nice.
That's another one of the restaurants. That's one of the restaurants that there's not one of them in Arkansas.
No, he brought up the state location,
that's
and
more expensive than this place.
Oh, Sullivan's is definitely more expensive than the melting pot, without question.
Yeah,
I was saying that the melting pot is more expensive than probably more expensive than Sullivan's.
Well, nope. I'll disagree.
Nope.
I haven't found anything yet, but I disagree. I'm going to think the one in where your neck of the woods is way more expensive.
Hold on.
Now you got to remember, I'll be going with it with at least one person, maybe two people that don't eat steak. So they'll be cheap dates, even if I have to pay for.
So that's more food for you to get. I mean, tell them to order what you want because you know they're not going to eat it. That's just more food for you to eat.
No. What I'm saying is, if they get a hamburger or a sandwich or something, whatever they get's going to be cheaper than the steak that I get.
The second link will give you the basic menu.
So that's way up. I'm actually very familiar with that side of town now. I haven't gotten lost 3 times up there.
Did anybody watch Doug's channel today? He's sending off a hard drive for a $300 recovery.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about that. I probably would have done that for half the price.
That's their starting price.
I'm actually doing the same thing right now, but it's going to take 3 days to recover everything on it, and it has been successful.
Yeah, well, here's a question for you. Do you have the clean room to take apart a drive?
I do not, and I know what you're talking about, Jim. And I could make a donor. And of course, you know exactly what they do. I can do that, but I don't have a clean room. That's kind of iffy.
Well, from his description, it sounds like the drive's either not spinning up or the heads aren't moving. So I don't know that. I mean, I don't know what your capabilities are, but if somebody brings me a drive with the click of death, my answer is nope. Here's the place you need to send it.
Yeah,
because I won't deal with that. If the drive is spinning and it responds, that's one thing.
I've been lucky in the past, and it's an old trick, and maybe some of you guys have heard of this. Wrap it in a towel and put in a Ziploc bag and throw it in the freezer for a little while.
No,
and then bring it.
that doesn't work. What you got to do is you got to wrap it in a towel. You got to marinate it for 6 hours. You got to put it in the oven and cook it for 13 hours at 250 degrees. That works. So
let's just turn the oven on for 400 degrees and throw it inside there. Anyway,
I'm just messing with you, Tim. So I just discovered something.
Yes.
A while ago, we found out if I press the space bar, I could mute myself. Now it's stuck on stop video. I was demonstrating. There's the mouse. I'm going to press the space bar, and the video goes away.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's a long story, Jim.
How did you do that?
I don't think me holding the mouse actually affects it. It's like reaching the aliens. Hold on. I honestly don't know, Chris. I know if you click. Okay, let's try this.
I'll be back. I got to put my crap in the dryer.
Or a hard drive.
Yeah, well, why not? Let's try that.
Yeah. Hard drive tumbling around in the dryer. You have to replace that.
Okay, so now... I'm sorry, Tim. You gotta walk right into these sometimes.
Instead of a spinning drive, it'd be a tumbling drive.
You know, I might want to try that with some of these old hard drives. I got like freaking 6 hard drives sitting here that's in perfectly good condition, but they're spinning hard drives.
Well, they won't be working afterwards, that's for sure.
Yeah, but what do I do with these old things? I don't need them. Yes, I got plenty of data storage. I don't need them.
Are they good?
So they're perfectly good shape. But I'm assuming their life cycle on these guys are maybe 3 or 5 years. So why even bother giving it to somebody? But if somebody wants them, they can have them.
How much money would you like to make? You can advertise them as 100 terabyte, charge Josh Kinder $1.50, and you'll make a lot of money.
Let's not go there. It's really funny.
I wonder what he ever did.
Okay, so probably nothing. Humor is a lot like beauty. It's in how you guys hear it and perceive it. And the more I realize that, the more I'm learning to keep my big smart ass mouth shut. But it's hard.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I got to make a trip to the kitchen. But talk amongst yourselves.
I gotta let Max out.
Where are we? Shit. Oh, here we go.
Well, for being a moderator on or whatever it is on Carrie's channel, I actually had to, first time in about 9 months, I had to say something to somebody.
I must have missed it because I kept most of that muted. Kind of just.
No, I told the guy to quit typing in caps.
Oh, wait a minute! No, I did see that.
You need to stop. He said, "Sorry, he didn't know it was on."
Yeah, I actually did see that. I did see that. I kept most of that muted because after the first hour, it's like, okay, whatever. And I heard his explanation as to why he keeps dragging this stuff out and whatever. And okay, fine, whatever. So I know now, just if I miss the first hour of the stream, I haven't missed anything. Oh man.
Okay, so oops. Okay, so I can't wait to hear this explanation. Why does he talk as long as he does? Oh, look, Gary Holzman's joining us, everybody. Oh no, Gary. I'm sorry.
They consider that an insult. You do know that, don't you?
It was a joke, Gary. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings.
Do I drool on myself? No. Even I don't talk for 5 hours on end without resting.
I'm really, really interested in that NAS. I used to have one from Western. Oh, who's that guy from? Western Digital. And then all of a sudden they send me email. We're not going to support it no more. I was pissed.
So, hang on one second. I was serious when I asked Jim what was his explanation for talking for so long.
He's trying. He's trying, according to him, if I remember this correctly, and I didn't pay that much attention to it, so if I get it wrong, I got it wrong. His basic thing is that he goes through the explanation about what the device is and what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Before he gets into actually doing a review or whatever it is that he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
He considers it to be a classroom where he explains the basics of whatever the hell before he gets around to even opening up the box, which is why
he's keeping it at an elementary level.
Yes.
Of course,
well, I don't know. I haven't finished watching the video yet, but I thought some of it was really funny.
It wasn't interesting, so it must have been funny. If they don't find you handsome, they better find you handy.
Yeah, the way I see it, like for example, today's is the math thing. For me, the way I see it, speaking for myself, right? It's the lamest show and tell.
Now that was perfect timing. It's the lamest choice. Let me mute myself because there's background noise.
You know, it's a cool thing to have on your network. I had one. The damn thing died and they quit supporting it. And it was like 3 or 4 years ago. And I'm like, oh, cool. Now you can get this guy and the 2 hard drives. It's kind of nice, I think. Actually, I even ordered the damn thing just to see if I like it or not. If I don't like it, I'll send it back.
They're not hot swappable.
They're not hot swappable?
Nope.
You
have to turn it off before you take a drive out.
Yeah, not that particular model does not have hot swap capability.
Well, that's not that bad.
And it defeats the purpose. Might as well get one of those USB drives.
Well, being a computer tech, I can figure that out if there's a problem.
So I'm gonna get off this tech issue for just a second and go back and address something I addressed earlier tonight. If I were to go to the one StreamYard that I would consider getting, we're at max capacity right now with 10 people. So if Wintermute were to join us, max. You're only allowed 10 people at a time for participants. And I'm wondering if that's 10 people on the screen or if it's 6 on the screen and 4 in the background and what they call the back room, whatever. So if Wintermute was to join us and Stealth Mode was to join us and Doug was to join us and anyone else that I can't think of right now were to join us, they would be stuck over there in that little thing that, the waiting room, whatever. So,
well, I thought your goal was to get maximum people in here and or on YouTube at the same time.
Yeah, it is. Sure. My goal is to have 20 to 25 people a week from tomorrow night. I think that would just be interesting and cool. It's just a personal goal for New Year's Eve.
Why not?
I have been requested to do two things. Show how to go live with StreamYard. I did that. And then in doing that, I was asked how to show how to do it with Restream. I did that. There are things with both StreamYard and Restream that I wish Zoom had, but I get it. Zoom is for business. Zoom is not for creators or people that want to get together and do stuff. There are things in there that are absolutely great that I wish this had. Probably never going to happen. So,
well, that's very true. We got our ISO certification with our machine shop through Zoom meetings because of COVID-19.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed for that, and I'm still considering it. But it would be my big issue is it would be restricted, and I'm not the world's most observant person, as Jim knows. I'm also not the world's most organized person, and somebody might sit backstage for a very long time before I notice them, and it would not be intentional at all. It would be because it's a little bitty box, and I'm focusing on what I can see in front of me that's, kind of big, so to speak. Well, that was said wrong.
How many people can you get on a messenger call?
Greg, I don't know.
Not very many.
Well, we had 5 today.
Are you talking about Facebook or what? Yeah. What kind of messenger call?
Facebook Messenger.
Oh, you're not going to get very many on there.
See, if we were using StreamYard right now, Wintermute would not be able to jump up on, as they call it, the panel, and he would be backstage, and I'd have to say, okay, I need a volunteer, Alex, and kick Alex out so that Wintermute could join.
Of course, I would always be the volunteer.
Of course. Wintermute of Arkansas, of course you would.
It's because we're all going to take one step backwards, and you'll be first one forward.
Right. So,
explain it to them, guys.
There's some good and there's some bad. By the way, welcome in, Wintermute. Good to see you.
Hello. How you doing?
Now, when they're in the back room, can they hear and converse with the people on the panel?
Yes and no. They can hear, I believe, but I don't think they can converse like we're talking now. I think they can chat, but I can't really say definitively because I haven't tried it out.
Now you put me there, and I can definitively say,
question.
If you're in the backstage, you can't chat, you can't private chat, but you can hear what's going on.
So you can't even private chat? Was that too tough of a question there, Wintermute in Arkansas? You want me to dumb it down a little bit? Can they private chat? A couple people got that. So they can't private chat and they can't chat with the rest of the people in the non-private chat?
No.
Okay. So that's another thing that goes against it. But I will consider it. I will give it, I don't know how good the license is good for. Either Wintermute or Wintermute in Arkansas will look that up before I can. If it's a year, I don't really want to waste that kind of money testing it out. If it's 2 or 3 months, it's pretty expensive.
Go for it, Arkansas. I don't know what you want me to look up. So
there's got to be a reason.
How long? Yes. How long is the StreamYard license good for? if you don't mind.
Hang on.
So I'm trying to figure out, I won't change the yellow, right? I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong when I used the hex code the other day, because I had the same thought, oh, I'll go to hex code. There's so many colors you can get. And I put it in there, but it changed it white. And I think I was using like chartreuse or something for the hex code. All right, Photo Mix Media. We'll see you later.
It was billed annually. So I guess it's
Yeah.
So now, if we were on StreamYard and someone was on backstage, I could bring it. It's weird. Fader Jake, that's a new name. Good evening, Fader Jake. Have not seen that name before, or if I have, it's a possibility, Tony. Possibility.
He's been around for a while.
Has he?
LBS and StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
StreamYard.
Are you still?
I had another creator of Greg, go like this, please. Da Vinci reach out to me and wants to do a collaboration.
Oh, God damn.
I haven't agreed to do it, and I haven't disagreed to do it yet. I'm just saying that I have. Cool. He's been watching for a month. Great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Who's he been watching?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. I just thanked him for everybody.
I had to say that. I'm sorry.
What goes around comes around. I have no problems with it.
Ken, you still streaming?
I am actually. I think I'm going to end it though. Let me see where we're at here.
Catch up with Carrie.
An
I
hour
am
and 20 minutes.
hour
9.
An hour and 20 minutes.
hour 20. Yeah. I'll go a couple more minutes. Prelude to tomorrow, which I still haven't gotten figured out logistically in my head yet. So thank you, Fader Jake. I appreciate that. I'm not sure if you've been watching us for a month.
all I can find is that they've
I'm kind of curious how many files or data recovery I'm going to get from this old NASDAQ crap on me 2 years ago. And the software I'm using is saying 2 days. I'll just let it do its thing, see what happens. And if it's successful, that's kind of nice to know.
Does it build annually mean that they're going to charge you? That they're going to charge you the whole year? You have to pay for the whole year all at once?
Yeah, all I can find is either billed monthly or annually. So there's no.
This is something this is a free app that I'm using.
Let's talk about StreamYard.
Oh, you're talking about StreamYard.
Ken, have you heard of Filmora?
Me?
Yeah.
I have. Wondershare Filmora? Yes, I have. I've actually tested it.
I just saw a video the other day from a guy who used to be the brand spokesman for them. And he and some other folks had supposedly lifetime licenses bought years and years ago, and Filmora has now canceled those licenses.
Yes, there's actually like 12 that I saw. I need to go back and read that article, but yes, I saw that. So
they changed the definition of what an update was along the way, gradually, and then all of a sudden they said, you guys are no longer eligible for updates.
John Southern Exposer pops into chat. Hello, John.
Hey, John.
Zoom is up and running if you'd like to join the madness there. And since I'm using Zoom, you could actually join and not restriction on StreamYard. Wait a minute. That's not supposed to be a negative plug. That's supposed to be a positive plug.
It's positive for Zoom and negative for StreamYard.
I guess. I actually did use Wondershare Filmora. It was recommended by Catherine, of all people.
Really?
Yes.
Catherine, she's so cool. I like her.
I was thinking of somebody else, Ken.
Well, Wintermute of Arkansas, if you'd let me finish a sentence, then I would have said, and someone else. Oh, wait a minute.
The dumbass over here.
There's something going on. Winter Mutant Arkansas. Winter Mutant Arkansas. He'll be back. You know it's got to happen at least once a night. I can't get through the night without throwing him over there. But yes, he was the other one, and I believe now here's a name out of the past. You guys will
laughing.
Yes, here of course he is. Castanja the Maj or Madge actually recommended it too.
I wasn't thinking about
Who?
Try again.
There was a guy. The Mage, yes. There was a guy that used to join us every night. He's in California, worked overnight. He actually was too, but Catherine's the one. She and I did a lot of back and forth on Messenger about it. It's okay. I didn't like the fact it had a watermark on the free version, but it's okay. It's what I'm a big proponent and believer in. If I would have started out with Wondershare Filmora, say that 10 times fast, I probably would still be using it today. Again, I have to give credit where credit is due. The only reason I switched to DaVinci was because of Jim in Delaware and his fast forwarding he did on a video. And I asked him in an email, I believe it was, how did you do that? He says, I use DaVinci Resolve. I jump over to DaVinci Resolve, and in my very humbled opinion, I find it's easier to work with. But it's all personal choice.
Ed, you stayed with Filmora, you now be subject to annual subscription fees.
Correct.
So,
correct. And
with DaVinci, you pay a one-time $300, right?
I bought a what is supposed to be a lifetime license, correct? But I've got a little bit of a concern because, as Jeff just explained it, Wondershare Filmora, whenever they did it, they had a lifetime license that they've now canceled for everybody. You have to buy it every year. So
really?
Oh yes.
That sucks.
Yeah, Jeff, can you find that article and post a link for us, please?
I saw somebody post a YouTube video about that. I didn't actually watch it, but I know I've seen it.
I've seen it on YouTube.
The guy who was their brand spokesman for a while.
So if you buy a lifetime license, how can they cancel it?
Well, what they did was about version 9, and they're up to 12 now. Without telling anybody, they changed some wording in their license to redefine the meaning of update and upgrade or something like that. And then a couple versions after that, now they have something else. It's called a perpetual something or other, but it's only perpetual for a year. So they subtly change things a little bit at a time, and then all of a sudden, this guy who bought a lifetime license 10 years ago or whatever, now he gets version 12 and he's got a watermark
right
on all his crap.
That's something else that pisses me off. And I'll
find it.
Is the photo guy still here? No, he left. But anyway, you buy a lifetime prescription to Photoshop and this and that and the other to take care of photos, and now they want you to pay a monthly fee.
Oh, Jim found it.
That's pure bullshit.
Yep, Jim found it before I did. Thank you, Jim.
That's one of them that I've seen.
It's simple. Eventually, every piece of software that we use will be converted over to a monthly or yearly subscription. Nothing will be perpetual.
What about Windows?
Same
They've
thing.
talked about it.
That's the same one I saw, Jim. And then he posted another one after that.
Yep, which I've got. Hold on, I've got.
Which he said now they have redoubled down on it or something, and so
yeah, I got it.
I'm pretty sure Windows is going to be stay like it is.
I wouldn't bet my house on it.
Do what now?
I wouldn't bet my house on it. They're trying let me change it. Your car, they're trying to change your electric windows, your start, your power door locks to subscription too.
Oh, they're making everything prescription. It sucks.
Did I not see somewhere
You already have your radio in your car, Sirius.
I want to say, was it?
And our airplanes.
It was either BMW or Mercedes or one of them. You had to buy a subscription to get heated seats.
Yeah,
No.
Steve
Yeah.
Lato's channel had some stuff.
I saw that.
But let me correct that because this is something I know personally. You do not have to have heated seats. The car will come with heated seats, and if you live in Michigan, you want heated seats. You live in Arizona, you probably don't want heated seats, so you don't want to pay for them.
Right.
And if you bought it in Michigan, you go to Florida, you say, the hell with paying for heated seats in 90-degree weather. And there's no mistake. Every car has heated seats now. You ordered one with heated seats, your car didn't come with it. Oh my God, you paid for them. They're not there.
Yeah,
So is it a bad thing? You probably have, if you buy a new car, it's got the Sirius radio module on it. You don't have to use it, but if you want it, it's there.
Yeah, that was like in my Ford truck. I never even tried it out because I knew I wasn't going to do a subscription.
Hey, every now and then they'll give it free though, Jeff. You can listen for free every now and then.
Well, if you,
I could have listened to everything free for 6 months, but I really didn't care, so I never tried it.
And they want you to sign up with a card in case you forget to renew it. They'll renew it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Amazon with their music thing right now. 90 days or 60 days free.
Well,
yeah, you get the free option, and then they try to send you to Prime.
we got Amazon Prime, which comes with a demoted level of their music service now. It's not like it was, and then just recently they started trying to sell you on their unlimited music service harder by taking away your downloads that you downloaded if you have a Prime account. So now in order to be able to download anything, you have to get the unlimited. I signed up for a free trial of the unlimited music, and next month I've got the promotional deal. Well, next month it'll renew the unlimited music, and it will only be $2. So I'm going to let it renew, and then after that, I'm planning on cancel if it goes back up to $9.
Well, I have Amazon Prime, and it's kind of nice to have that feature. You know, I get a customer or client, and I need to replace their hard drive or whatever the case might be. I get it the next day. That's nice. Without Prime, you don't see that stuff for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I haven't been with Prime very long. What did it start out at as a monthly cost? I know it's up to $14.99 now.
I have no idea what I'm paying. I know I pay for it every month.
You pay a lot more than the yearly version. So yearly is $115.
I've
But
never had Prime, and most of the stuff I buy, if you're ordering over $25, you get free shipping. It doesn't come as fast.
Yes,
but
you do get free shipping. But
well, my free shipping has always come within 3 or 4 days, literally.
But if you click on a particular item that's not Prime, it's regular shipping, and you will not see it for 6 days. That's the other problem.
Well, I guess
I like Prime and I dislike Prime.
You
gotta be careful.
You got to be real careful what you're clicking on. You got to make sure what you're clicking on has that blue Prime logo.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Prime is $139 or $180. If you pay monthly, it's $180.
And the yearly is back to $139.
Yes, and I think it's started at 50 or 60.
What is it monthly? You already saw that. You already researched it.
Yeah,
I do pay for Prime.
Okay.
You should pay yearly, not monthly.
You're right back. I got to go
You said
check
it was
schedule.
$180 total if you pay monthly.
$14.99 a month times 12.
I'm not gonna complain about it. I get whatever I need when I need it.
Have you had it for a year?
Oh, I've had it for what, 2 or 3 years.
Then you paid $120 extra.
I subscribe.
But I really like it. Whatever I order, it's here the next day. Now,
Whatever.
Usually that urgent, Tim?
what? Oh well, no, it's not urgent. Well, computer software or hard drives or whatever, yes, they are urgent. But some
now,
other
software I
things,
can usually download.
some other things. Let me retract that. Not software, hardware.
Right,
I
well,
get
if it's
it.
urgent, that's one thing.
It's urgent when I get it, and just stupid shit around the house.
Micro Center in California.
I get it the next day. That's kind of nice to have that feature.
Well, if you're doing it for a customer, though, you can pay extra for the express shipping and pass the cost on to the customer.
Yeah, true.
I have done that.
But I mean, it's all up to what you want. A lot of people with Prime get the videos and the music and that sort of thing. And
I don't.
to be blunt, I could
That's
give a
included in the
rat's ass
Prime.
about that.
That's
So I
included in
never
the
saw
Prime.
any reason to do Prime.
I have seen, and they send me these stupid emails. Oh, you can watch the new Top Gun movie
Right.
on Prime and this
Now,
and
the
that and
thing
the
I
other.
have
I'm
to
like,
watch out
I
for
don't
when I'm
care
ordering.
about that because I have other ways to do that kind of stuff.
Now, when I'm ordering, I got to watch because every time I try to pay for my order in the cart, if you're not
Mhm.
careful, they'll sign you up for a trial Prime thing.
Or a credit card.
Yeah, and
Now
I'm very
I
careful
have
about that, not to do it.
I have learned some tricks over the years and ignore them, just like what you did, Jeff. Oh yeah, okay, I don't like this, so I'll cancel it.
Well, I
So
don't.
you
I've been
get,
down that road times, and I'm too old to play those games anymore. But like, I just
but
recently bought a
but
2 terabyte NVMe drive, and it was to be a second drive in my machine, so I wasn't in any big hurry. But I ordered it, and it said it was going to be here like December 28th, and I said
true,
okay,
true,
and it came
true.
December 23rd. Came 5 days early.
Yeah. Now here's the other thing. If you're smart enough, you can screw with those guys and say, "Hey, yeah, let me try it out for a little while."
I had enough time to do that. I wouldn't worry about the price.
And I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I used to play that game with them. Oh well. Oh yeah. Let's try it. I will cancel the service before the 30 days or whatever, and cancel the credit card application or blah blah blah. I'm not gonna get in all the details. And that's another way to do stuff to get your shipment early.
Yeah,
Sooner or
you gotta.
later,
do that.
sooner or later,
You almost have.
sooner or later, and to be honest, they don't pick up on that. And I'm like, in my mind, just screw it. Let's make this account Prime permanently. And I like it.